Hey, it's me, Travis. How old do you think I am? Because I feel like I look a lot older in this video than I am in real life. What's your best guess? Tell you what, I am exhausted. I'm 31. 31. Did you guess that? I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, but I never knew what to say or do, so I never did. Never made a YouTube video that I kept for any period of time. Never felt good about what I made, never felt anything, really. But all you can do is try. Why do I have this desire to be a YouTuber if I can't think of anything to create? Does it really make sense? Is that normal? I think that's probably normal. I'm pretty sure it is. But so anyways, we need to get back to the old ways. I would like to get back to the old ways. That's what I strive for. I strive to preserve the old ways. I strive to be a man of values, faith, family, hard work, sacrifice. I would like to teach my kids values. I had 4 kids through my 20s. So I try to remain true to the old ways. And I'm not the type of person to be over-prepared for life. In fact, I'm the opposite. I see how much I can take on, and then I try to rise to meet the challenge. Maybe that's stupid. It's definitely overwhelming. And it's one way to force yourself to grow. And so far, I've made it to this point. I've made it to today. But yeah, it's been a long, hard work week. I'm tired. My back is really tender today, ever since this morning. So I've been laying on the couch for like an hour and a half, just chilling with the blankie. Just chilling. I'm dead tired, absolutely exhausted. I'm a garage door installer, so it's very physical, very physical. My wife's making fudge for the first time, my mama's recipe. Hope it turns out. There's nothing like good homemade fudge. There's nothing quite like it. And it's got that good texture when you bite into it, and it just kind of crumbles apart. Very crumbly. That's what you want with fudge. It's got to have that crumbly texture to it. So, anyways, I've had a dream of being a YouTuber for 20 years, maybe 19. 2006, I would say. And I never did. And I never could have the confidence to put myself out there. Or honestly, I just don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. So, I want to point people in the right direction in life. I've struggled greatly in my life with emotions, with mental health, and I've made it this far, and I've carried my family on my back this far. And I've had help. I've had all the help I can get. But I'm not helpless. And I'm doing the best I can. And for people out there who don't know what they should do with their life, like I didn't, you think you want to be one thing and you really don't have a freaking clue what or who you are or what you want to do, but there's some seed deep down in your soul that does want to be something. And it may be very subtle and you don't even know what it is, and it may be guiding you. I used to look back with regret that I dropped out of high school, that I dropped out of college, because I thought, wow, I wasted my life. I didn't do anything productive. I'm not what I want to be. And then I realized that's what I wanted to do. All these choices I've made along the way, I wanted to make. And then I end up in a place where I think I don't want to end up. But actually, I do. I think I gotta get off. My family's home, so I'm gonna end this video. But I think we end up right where we really want to be because of our choices. And if we're discontent, it isn't necessarily because of where we are. It's because of our emotional trauma or whatever we need to work through, and we need to learn to be humble and content. But stop thinking that you made the wrong choice. You're making the choices that are going to place you where you need to be. And I know it's baffling and mind-boggling and difficult and painful and emotionally an absolute struggle, because you know what? Life just is that way. Life just is that way. But you know what? Just keep on going. Focus on your breathing. You're having a hard time emotionally, you're having a hard time with stress, you're having a hard time with coworkers, with jobs, with family, with people, with everything. Everything. You know what they can't stop you from doing? Breathing. Breathing. And guess what happens when you breathe? You get to the next moment, and the next moment, and the next moment. And that's your goal. Breathe. Breathe. Remain calm. Remain calm. It took me years to get over my anger. I had the worst anger inside of me. An absolute beast. I had the Hulk inside of me, and I still have the Hulk inside of me, and I hold him back through breathing and being calm. And you can learn it too. And we got to go through tough times and hard lessons and failures and defeat. And when you're down, you're going to fall and you're going to get kicked, and then you're going to fall back in the mud. When you thought you couldn't go any lower, you're going to end up flopping around for a while. And that's just going to keep happening for a while. A couple years, several years. And guess what? You're going to find a way out of it. Doesn't come quick though. Comes through patience. 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 Okay? So this is my weird, quirky, off-the-cuff introduction to YouTube. Something that I've wanted to do for 20 years. 19 years. And so I guess instead of trying to be something perfect, polished, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to be me. And so here it is. I hope you like it. Like, subscribe, comment, leave me a whatever. Or don't. You don't have to. You know, we're just kind of just hanging out. We're just hanging out. So hope you have a good weekend. If you actually watched this video to this point, thank you.